everybody. Welcome to Happy Hour at the Bar. So good to see you. It had been a while, I realized, since I was going back through the videos that we had done a bar style class. So thought, what better time than the present to maybe introduce some new friends to the bar style way of working out, and or of course bring it back for some old friends who enjoyed it too. So here we are. What you're going to need today is super simple, just one pair of light hand weights, and I mean light when I say light, not 10 pounds. That's not light in the case of bar. I'm talking usually the most I ever see used in a bar class is 5. I'm going to use 5. But I usually use 4 in bar class, but I've seen definitely 2 pounds, even 1 pound. So that's what I mean when I mean light. And I'll get in a little bit more as to why when I get into explaining bar just a little bit briefly for you before you get started. And then you'll probably want some sort of balance item, just something close by that you can use for stability. I'm probably not going to have anything in my shot unless I just notice that my balance is a wreck today, just because it takes up a lot of room and I don't have a ton of space to work with because my balance item is a chair. But have something close by, even if it's just a wall or back of a chair, back of a couch, literally anything. Just something that you can have by you. Probably movable better, just because we're going to be doing some squats in some different ways. But if what you got's a wall, you can make it work. So, and then the last thing you're going to need is just your yoga mat, your floor support, whatever makes you comfy in the floor. We are going to do a little bit of work in the floor for our core today. So that's all you need. You might notice I am not wearing shoes, and no, I have no pedicure, not a thing really during COVID times, and I don't care enough to really deal with it. But I point that out just because bar class usually is a shoes optional kind of deal, because we get into like pointed toes and things like that, and it's easier to do without shoes, but it's really optional completely. Plenty of people do it in shoes. I pretty much will take any reason to not wear shoes, so don't get hung up on that. If you're more comfortable without the shoes, rock it out. Otherwise, keep your shoes on. Who cares, right? So just a quick kind of note about bar class and what that is. So you're where you sit by yourself. Come over here. Come here. You don't have to sit alone. There you go. Hi, sweet girl. Oh. And your ears flipped inside out. Goodness gracious, you're a mess. You're a mess. So, bar style class. If you have not done it before, what bar style class is it is inspired by dance, but that doesn't mean that we dance. It's just moving in these kind of forms that are somewhat dance inspired. I am not certified to teach bar. This is not probably a traditional bar class. I just kind of take things from bar that I liked and incorporated it into a bar style class. So if you're a bar purist showing up, you might hate me, and I'm sorry. It is a bar inspired class. So what bar means to me is time under tension, doing movements, a lot of reps, kind of a quick pace, and really digging into muscle groups. So it's about staying in that tension. Feel the burn, embrace the burn, stay in it as long as you can. So for instance, we're going to be doing a lot of squats today in a lot of different ways. So your legs are going to be on fire, and I want you to push into that, lean into that burn for as long as you can. Now, what does that mean? It does not mean lean into your arthritis pain. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean lean into your torn ACL, MCL. It doesn't mean any of that. It doesn't mean lean into injuries. It doesn't mean lean into pain. Tension. Muscle, lactic acid, burn, the good stuff. It means your muscles are working. That's what we lean into, okay? 2 different feelings. My muscles are burning because I have done 1,000 squats. Feels very different than my knees hurt because I have joint pain, right? So that's what I mean. Don't lean into joint pain, lean into muscle fatigue, muscle burn. Try to stand as long as you can. Don't back down. So that's kind of what I want you to take away from this bar class, okay? So we're going to be working in reps of 10 to keep it super easy. We have lots of sets. We have a lower body part 1, we'll go through twice. A lower body part 2, we'll go through twice. An arm round that we will go through at least twice. I hope to get 3 times. I'm going to keep an eye on the time as I check the video and see. But we'll get through at least 2. I hope to get through 3. And then a core set that's a little bit longer. We're only going to go through it once. So we got lots of sets. So we're going to work in reps of 10 just to keep it super easy so we can move fast, not have to think about it too much. And that'll should keep us moving and grooving pretty quickly. So modify as needed. Like I said, we're going to do lots of squats. And I'm a knee pain person. I totally get it. So modify as needed. Usually for knee pain, it's going to be just don't squat so low. If your squat is here, that's a beautiful squat, okay? If your squat's here, that's a beautiful squat. Wherever it is that feels good for you, that's where I want you to work. So that's what most of your modifications are going to be today. Also, adjusting the width of your feet can sometimes make a difference for knee pain as well. So that's just some basic ideas of modifications. But I will be checking the Facebook video, so if you have any questions as we're working, I'll pop in real quick after each set just to look for any questions or comments. I'd be happy to help you. Or if you're watching afterwards, of course, comment or shoot me a message. And again, happy to help as always. Lastly, the 2 things I always ask, please share, subscribe, like, review, all of those things that make social media work and get more people paying attention to what we are doing here at Strong Style Fitness. And lastly, if you do wish to donate any funds for these classes, it is the only payment I receive, so your sponsorship of me is greatly appreciated. Venmo at Strong Style Fit is where you will find me. Strong Style Fit, no nest, on Venmo. That's where you'll find me. Any donations are gladly accepted. And thank you from the bottom of your heart, and my heart, for all of you who have given so far. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, so I'm going to grab a quick sip of water, and then we're going to get started. I'm going to check the video, too, just to make sure we're all good there. We're going to start with the lower body. So get your little arm length balance item somewhere close by, just in case you need it. You don't need your weights anytime soon, so you can set those off to the side. I'm going to let little Miss Rue go inside. I think she thinks she's stuck here, so I'm going to let her in as I'm checking the video, and then we'll get started. Come on, little girl. You can go. Say what? Say work hard. Yes. All right, friends, let's rock and roll this. So, like I said, I'm giving ample warning. Lots of squats, okay? That's okay. We can do this. I could do this when my knees were bad. Again, I just listened, worked in my range. We'll be good. All right? So we're going to work in sets of 10. I'm going to show you kind of the preview so we can move through it pretty quickly without you going, huh, huh, and not even knowing what we're doing until we get to like rep 5. So I'm going to give you a quick preview. We're going to work single-sided, so one side will look just like the other. This should help. So we're going to do our movements that we're going to do is what's called a chair squat. So that just means a narrow squat, your feet about hip width apart. Usually we squat a little further than hip width or out into sumo. We're going to be close by, right under our hips, and then we just sit back, right? So that's our chair squat. So we're going to do 10 of those. Hips come straight back. Then we're going to do a step out squat. So from here, we step out to the right, but we squat to the middle and come back in. Step to the right, but squat to the middle, back in. So that'll be the next set. We're going to do leg lift. So we squat, lift our leg out to the side. Squat, lift our leg out to the side. That'll be our next set. And then the last is we squat, circle, put it down. Squat, circle, put it down. Okay? So we're going to do that on the right, that on the left, and then chair squats kind of in between. So, got where we're going? Yeah. Okay, so let's do it. All right, guys. So we go 10 to the middle. 10. 9. What you do with your hands is totally optional. 8. Mine tend to gravitate towards this. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Step out. Step out. 10. 9. Again, we're still squatting to the middle. 8. 7. We're not leaning out over that right. 6. 5. 4. Step into those feet in line. 3, 2, 1. Now bring it back to your narrow. We got lifts. 10. And I want you to lift by squeezing. 9. So don't just swing your leg out. 8. Squeeze it. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. We've got the circle. Squat. 10. Engage that core. 9. You're working your core here too. 8. 7. Move with control. 6. Sling your leg around. 5. It's also not about how you can kick your leg. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 10 to the middle. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Into this. 1. We're going to repeat. But now to the left. 10. 9. 8. Okay, we're stepping out. Squatting to the middle. 7. 6. 5. 4. Feet in line. 3. 2. 1. Bring it back close. Leg lift. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. Try to stay upright. 5. Don't tick-tock over with your leg. 4. 3. 2. 1. Circles. 10. Woo. 9. 8. 7. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10 more to the middle. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Almost there. 2. 1. Hold. March. 10. 9. 8. Hold that squat. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Stand it up. Yeah. Feeling those legs. Feeling that booty. Heck yeah. Ah, so you did it. Round 1. Down. We're going to go through that one more time. You got this, right? So just remember, we got a lot more squats to come. We've got another round of this, 2 more rounds, working in a different squat, but still a squat motion. So, if you're someone who leans into knee problems, mind your squat. And what I mean is, if I were doing 12 squats, just 12 squats as part of my workout, I would be squatting deeper than this. I know my knees on borrowed time, how many squats I can get, good quality, before I'm pushing my limits. So now, I'm not doing this because that's way less than my ability, but I'm also not going to do 100, 300, 400 squats this deep over and over again, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. I'm going to take a video, grab a quick sip, we're going through it one more time. All right, friends, are you ready to do it again? Okay, let's get ourselves set up. Let's see if I'm centered. It drives me crazy. I was watching a video from Saturday. That was the first one with this, and I was like, oh, I'm off center. I need to like make a little mark on the floor. All right, guys, so we've got our 10 chair squats to the middle. We're doing the exact same set. One more time. 10 to the middle. 10, 9, 8. Remember that booty sits back. 7 into that big deep chair. 6, 5, 4. The first motion in your squat should always be hips coming back. 3, 2, 1. It's not knees bending first. Hips first. Knees bend because your hips are bending. All right, step out. 10, 9. Stepping out to the right. Squatting to the middle. 8, 7. Keep that chest up. 6, 5. You actually might notice this round feels a little better. 4, because you're warmer. 3, 2, 1. We're getting close. Leg lift. 10. I love, you really should warm up before you work out. 9, 8. Oh goodness, I can't do 2-hour videos. Hour and a half videos. 6, 5. I definitely encourage you 4 when you can. 3, 2, to do a warm up. 1. Before these videos, circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. 1. Back to the middle. 10, 9, 8, 7. Weight towards the back of those feet. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Now I don't want you to lift your toes the whole time you're squatting. 5. But you should be able to lift them and set them back down. 3, 2, 1. Step out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Think light on your feet. 3. You don't hear my feet tapping down, slamming down. 2, 1. Keep it close. Leg lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Squeeze. 2, 1. Circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 to the middle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Almost there. 2, 1. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew! It is freezing out here in the garage today, so I'm not sure how much sweat I'm going to work up, but I can feel the moisture. All right, guys, so that is lower body part 1. 2 rounds complete. So we're going to go into our second lower body round. I'm going to, again, water, video, and then I'll come back and I'll kind of coach you again in advance what the moves are going to be. It's going to be very similar to what we just did, and then we'll get started. All right, guys, I'll be right back. on time. So I think we will totally be able to get 3 arm rounds in. Arm rounds generally move a little faster just because moving legs takes a little bit longer, right? They're heavier. We got more to move. All right, guys. So again, this is going to be similar, not identical, but similar as far as we're going to work one-sided, do a couple exercises on the single side, and then repeat. So sort of similar, but we're going to work in a plie squat or sumo squat if you want to use the fitness term. So dance term would be plie, fitness term is going to be sumo squat. So we're going to take our toes, our feet wide. We've got our toes at about a 10 and 2, maybe even a little further, just depending on what your hip mobility is. And what's super important here is that your knees are going to track out the same direction as your toes, not over your toes, but in the same direction. So we don't want our toes out this way and our knees still trying to come in this way. Holy moly. If you can even do that, I'm impressed. Video it, but only do it like 2 times or else you're going to need surgery. So we're going to squat down, our hips open, and our knees track the same way as our toes. And then we come up. So that's our plie squat. Okay? So you might feel some tightness in here, especially if you're somebody who has a desk job. It will get better. It's going to be a chronic issue for you. It's a chronic issue for me. It's a chronic issue for almost everyone. We're tight through here from sitting all day. But I will say, as you're moving, just through this exercise, through this class, the more you do this, you're actually stretching those muscles while you're working your legs and your booty. So you will find that you can get deeper the longer we work out, because these muscles are going to relax some and allow you to sink lower. Okay, so we're going to do plies, 10, then we're going to do slides. So we squat and slide in, step back out, squat, slide in. So just be mindful when you're stepping out, try to step out gently and come down, okay? Try not to yourself into the floor. So you got the slides. Then we'll be here, and we're going to bring our knee in, down, in. So we're bringing our knee up, but in that same direction as it is when it's on the floor. So we're not bringing it across, we're bringing it up, crunching through those obliques. Then last, we have a leg lift. So we'll squat, lift, squat, lift. So the one thing I want you to watch is that when we are kneeing and when we are lifting, that we're not coming way over. Ooh, did you hear that hip hop? Oh, that felt great. So we're not tick-tocking our whole body over. We're staying mostly upright and working through this oblique inside body. Okay? All right, enough of me. Let's get started. We've got 10 to the middle. 10, 9. In this type of squat, I like to imagine that I'm zipping up the back of my legs. 7, that really makes that booty engage. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, core engaged. 3, pull or drag that leg in. 2, 1, knees. 10, 9, again, set it down softly. 8, control. 7, 6, 5. If this is too fast for you, if you feel like you can't not slam your feet down because we're moving too quickly, drop down to like 8 reps and move at your own pace. 2, 1, leg lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1, to the middle, 10. You might feel these get a little bit looser, 9. Zip up those pants, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees. 10, 9. Can land gently. 8. Control that leg down. 7. Takes a lot of strength to lower it slow. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Control it. 4, 3. You got this. 2, 1. 10 to the middle. 10, 9, 8. You can do it. 7. I know it's burning. 6, 5, 4, 3. Yes, you can. 2, 1. Perfect, guys. Walk it in. Take a minute. Let the blood come back to your legs. So I hope you felt that too. I know I definitely did, and I do stretch before these videos, or else that'd be a mess. But I definitely felt the more plies I did, the more it opened up through here. So it's very common. Like I said, I stretched before the video, and I could still feel a huge difference from when we started to when we finished. So we're going to go through that one more time. And again, I'm going to reiterate that when we're picking up and setting down, control it down. Gently, slowly, control. If you can't pick it up this high and set it down with control, but you can pick it up this high and set it down with control, that's where I want you to be, okay? It's about the control. It's not about slamming your foot down into the floor. It's not going to do you any good to do that. It's more harm than good. So, lighten the load, do it with control. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick drink, check that video. We'll go through it one more time. Yeah, we are like smoking it on time, so we're gonna be good. I know I've said that a lot, but I never get to say that. I'm always so far behind, so I'm excited. All right, guys, so we're gonna work in that plie set one more time. So remember, we've got to the middle, we've got the slides, we've got the knees, we've got the leg lifts. The middle again, and we do on the other side. All right, so go ahead and get yourself set up for success. And guys, too, I didn't mention this in the first round, but this is a great time. If you're balanced, especially now, we're up on one foot, we're wide, we're tilting, we're tipping. If you need the wall, a chair, whatever it is, use it. I encourage you to try not to, because we always want to get better. We always want to challenge ourselves. However, if you're only getting 2 good reps and the other 8 you're like whoop, 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 flopping around, use your balance item. Get stronger, then you can take that balance item away. I feel like I'm kind of being misleading. I usually have pretty good balance. That this might look easy as far as the balance piece of it. It is not. So I don't want you to feel like something's wrong with me if you're kind of floundering around a little bit. Have pretty good balance, and I'm having a good balance day. Now that I say that, I'm going to fall flat on my face. So, all right, guys, 10 to the middle. Let's do it. 10, 9, 8. Zip those pants up the back. 7, 6, 5, 4. Remember, our knees are going the same way as our toes. 3, 2, 1. We've got the slides. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keeping that core nice and tight. 6. Doesn't mean hold your breath. This means think about it being flat. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Perfect. Knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Engage that side body. Pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Leg lifts. 10, 9. Remember, try to stay up tall. 8. Don't tick-tock your body over. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 to the middle. 10, 9, 8. Now I'm feeling nice and open. 7, 6, 5. I think this is a great exercise. 4. And what warming up can really do for you. 3, 2, 1. We've got the slides. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees. 10, 9. Control. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7. You're in the home stretch, guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. To the middle. 10. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How about a little finisher? Hold it low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Good job, guys. That was no joke. No joke. Good, good work. I hope that you really experimented in those 2 lower body sets, especially with the time under tension. How long can I stay in this healthy burn without backing out? It's such a great mental test. We talk about it in yoga a lot, about how these mental tests, when you're doing something physical, how that prepares you in other situations to be mentally strong. You know, maybe a medical procedure that you're not looking forward to, that obviously you're not sedated for, but how that learning how to hold and be steady through that physical pain, that physical discomfort, and working out how that can translate into other places. It's really important, really cool thing to think about. I could talk about it forever, but I won't. But just kind of keep that in mind and think about that. All right, guys, so we've got through our lower body sets. We've got our arm round. We've got our core round. So arm round, we're going to go for 3 times. Core round, just once. So, water, catch your breath. I am sweating now, yay! And grab your hand weights. So again, we want light hand weights. I've got 5s. I would say no more than 5, unless you are just an incredibly amazing power lifter that 5 pounds feels like a fly on your back. Go light, okay? All right, guys, so I'm gonna grab a drink, check the video. I'm actually gonna move my arm round sheet. I keep little notes up to the top here, so it's not at the bottom of my chair. And again, we're gonna move in reps of 10. Grab your weights. I'll be right back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I feel like, where's the time gone? Or where hasn't it gone? Usually I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry. I'm like, oh, I got so much time. So we are, all right, guys, so we are going to our arm set. So again, light weights. We're gonna move in reps of 10. So very similar as far as the pace as to what we've done before. Now here's just a couple of notes, since we have some time. A couple notes. When you are doing, so we've got 5 pound weights, let's say, or 2 pound weights, whatever your light is. We're gonna be doing things though that we would normally do heavier weights with. So we're gonna start in an overhead press. So I normally do 15s overhead press, but I'm gonna do 5. That's not a lot, right? And you're gonna find that in a lot. We're gonna do bicep curls with these little light weights. So I'm pointing this out because I want you to resist the urge to have these light weights and be through your bicep curls. Because obviously you can do that, right? They're light. You can do whatever with them. So that's not the point. We want to still move in our 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of pace, but we have to think about engaging that muscle. So think I'm squeezing this weight to the top. Imagine there's somebody pushing against this weight and you are pulling up against it. Pull against it. That's what I want you to imagine, that there's a force against you and you are pushing against it. Here, somebody's pushing that weight down and you are having to push up against it and then pull it away from them. So you have to provide your own resistance. Now, that's not to say this is going to be easy, because we're going to do 10 reps of 10 exercises back to back to back to back to back, no rest, and we're going to do that 3 times. So the weights are going to start to feel heavy, but again, I just like to encourage that because this is easy to do, don't go that route. 1, 2, 3, 4, resisting, 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 both directions, okay? All right, so we're gonna start shoulder press for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back up, turn them, tricep extensions, elbows come forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down, tricep kickbacks. 10, squeeze it to the top. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bicep curls. 10. Elbows locked into the sides. 9. Shoulders back and down. 8. Really squeeze it at the top. 7. Extra squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Arms at 90, shoulders come down into those back pockets. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 rows. 10, 9. Elbows come right past those ribs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Shoulders back and down. Front raises. 10. Don't let those shoulders roll forward. Stay back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 Y lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. How's those light weights feeling now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 flies. Shoulders back and down. A little bend in those elbows. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Good job, guys. Woo! I'm just setting them here because this is just as easy as setting them on the floor. We're not done. We got 2 more rounds of that. So, how are you feeling? Those 5-pound weights, 4-pound, 3, 2, whatever pound weights didn't feel so light towards the end, did they? Especially if you were resisting yourself, right? That's where the big piece of it is. Plus, just all that, again, time under tension. Embrace the burn, lean into it, embrace it. All right, guys, a quick break. Shake those arms out, give them a nice stretch, whatever feels good. I'm going to take the video, and we'll get right back to it. All right, all right. Whew. All right, so we are back to it, my friends. Same round, everything's the same pace, same tension, same squeezing, all of that, all right? So no surprises, right back to where we were. Get yourself set up, get your clothes adjusted. Woo, they already feel heavier, huh? All right, guys, let's go for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them back up, bring them together. I like to stagger my stance, elbows come forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Bring it down. Shoulders back and down. Kick it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze it at the top. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Shoulders back and down. Bicep curls. 10, 9. Imagine you've got like a resistance band under your feet tied to these weights. 7, 6. You really got to pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Arms at 90, shoulders down. 10, 9. Now while we're doing all this, resisting ourselves, 8, getting all this extra challenge, 7. Make sure that you're not doing that by death gripping the weights. 5, 4, 3. Sometimes we create that resistance. 2, 1. By squeezing. That's not what we're going for. Going back. 10, 9. If your forearms are sore tomorrow, 8. That's what you were doing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Shoulders back. Front raises. Again, remember, shoulders back. They stay back. 10. We don't turn into this, okay? 10. You might already be ahead of me. That's all right. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. 1. We got the flies. Chest open. A little bit of bend in those elbows. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Woo! Goodness me. I am feeling it. I hope you guys are too. Oh, those, could you imagine trying to do that with 10, 15 pounds? Woof. Oh. Guys, we have one more trip through that set, and then we have our core set, and we're going to be done. It's moving quickly. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. So, excuse me, catch your breath for another minute. Good. Shake those arms out, stretch them out, whatever feels good. I'm mostly through here. I'm feeling it. So like a nice big open. Yeah. All right. Water, video. Be right back. All right, guys. So not a lot of rest. Again, we're working time under tension, right? So I want you to still be feeling some like, ooh, some tightness, some burn in those muscles. I don't want to let all that go. We want to keep it, go right back into those exercises. So let's grab our weights one more time and go through that arm set. Let's get yourself set up. Remember, resist yourself, even if you're irresistible. Resist yourself. Don't death grip the weights. You don't get resistance by death gripping the weights, okay? Light grip, you should be able to do this. In fact, a lot of times I do that while I'm doing bar class, just to be certain I'm not gripping like crazy. All right, shoulders down. We go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Tricep extensions. Bring those weights together. I like to stagger. Elbows come forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back into those triceps, extensions. Open up, set it back, core tight, squeeze. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Really squeeze it at the top. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Bicep curls. Elbows into those sides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. How's those weights feeling? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms at 90, shoulders back and down. Always think about like the neighbors are outside, especially on days like this. They're like, why is she counting to 10 over and over and over again? I think 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. You've got rows. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, shoulders down, front raises. Keep those arms plugged back into the sockets. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down. Y lifts. Y. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got our flies. Bring it down. Bend in those elbows. 10, 9. You're grabbing a pencil between your shoulder blades. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Boom. 10 pulses. 10, 9. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo-wee. All right. Set those weights down. We are done with the weights. Done with the arms. All we have left is our core set. Our core set's a little longer, but it's only one round. Only one round. I will probably, I don't know. I've done this one a few times. Might have to bring my notes on camera, which I never do, but I think we'll be all right. I've got them down at floor height, so hopefully that'll work. So I'm going to grab water, check the video real quick, and then I'll give you a little preview again of the core set before we get into it, because again, moving quickly, and we will knock that baby out. See you in just a sec. All right, guys and dolls. So we are going to be working in the floor. Part of the set will be on our back. Part of the set will be on our belly in a low plank or low plank. So preview, and then we'll get to it. So we're going to lay on our backs. And just lay right here. Okay, so we're going to lay on our backs. And I want you to think, main thing here is we want to get this core engaged. So I want you to think, not sucked in. That's not sustainable. I want you to think, let all your air out, flat. And then get what that feels like. Now, we're not letting all air out and then never breathing again until we're done. But get that feeling. What does that nice tight middle feel like? Then pelvic floor, lower abs, I want you to think up and in. Now not up and in like this, but again, muscles pulling up and in, like, not to be gross, like you're trying to kind of pull something in. You're trying to suck something in, all right? Not to be nasty. All right, so that's super important, and next exercises that we're gonna do. That's why I wanted to pause and cover that. So we're going to do same arm, same leg extension. We will say right side, talking arms. So get flat, and we're going to go same arm, same leg, right. 10. So for 10, we're going to go here. Don't get started. 10 here, same arm, same leg. Then we're going to do 10, still the right arm, opposite leg, 10. Then we're going to bring in knees, and we're going to do same arm, and then we're going to do opposite. Actually, we'll do it from here. Yeah. And then, so we're doing opposite, opposite, and then we're going to do 10 hip raises, which will just be bridge. And then we're going to do on the other side. Okay? All right. So let's get ourselves stretched out. Get that feeling. Same arm, same leg. 10. Now you can crunch up if you like. 8. But just make sure it's coming from a place of chest lifting. 7. And not dumping through your neck. 6. 5. 4. This is your anchor. 3. 2. 1. Opposite leg. Now if you're going to crunch up, chest rotates over, or just stay flat. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now we're going for knees. Same arm, same leg. 10. 9. 8. Again, strain to the chest. 7. 6. Or stay flat. 5. 4. Your option. 3. 2. 1. Opposites. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10 bridges to the middle. Hips in line with your heels. Heels in close. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. At the end of this, we're going left side. 4. 3. 2. 1. Set it down. Legs come out. Anchor now with your right leg. Left arm, left leg. Remember, you can stay flat here, or you can crunch up. Let's go. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Woo, hello abs. 1. Opposites. 10. 9. Whole chest. 8. 7. You can support your head if you need to. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Beautiful. Bring up your knees. We've got the knee crunches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposites, reset, flat. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make sure you're coming across. 5, that you're not turning your foot in. 4, I think my first 2, I was kind of doing that. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. 10 more hip raises. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Perfect. All right, we've got just one more little bit to go. It goes fast. It's a lot though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot, but it's in a good way. So we're gonna work an elbow plank, low plank. It's gonna move fast, so I'm gonna walk you through it right now. Low plank, we're gonna hold for a count of 10. We're gonna do double knee drops for 10. We're gonna do single leg, left 10, right 10. Hip dips, 10 to the left, hip dips, 10 to the right. I know my little kneeling shimmy wasn't too much help. That's where we're gonna be moving. And we're gonna plow right through it and get it done. Core's gonna be screaming, shoulders gonna be screaming. Again, time and attention. See how long you can hold it. Push yourself. It's the last thing you have to do. We're gonna be totally done after this, all right? So let's set ourselves up for success. We're in low plank. We've got our arms making little 11s underneath us, our shoulders and elbows in alignment. We're right over the top of them. Hands nice and wide, shoulders back and down. We step it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double knee drops. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep your booty low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee only. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I know. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip drops. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Done. I told you it was tough, but it goes fast. You just gotta plow through it, right? Just don't even think about it. Just go. Just go, 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 go. All right, friends. Another bar class, another happy hour in the books. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This was your first bar style class. I hope it was something new and exciting, something that you're interested in continuing. I do have a few other bar classes available. I don't have a ton of them. It's not something I specialize in, but it's something I like to throw in every now and then. So there are a few more options out there. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you were burning, but in that different kind of way that bar style provides. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions for things that you would like to try in the new year, please let me know. I love trying new things. That's really one of my several goals here, is to keep introducing you guys to new exercises, to keep you interested. Not to keep you interested in coming back to me, that would be lovely, but just to keep you interested in fitness. See what your body can do. Being curious about what you were able to do, super important. It makes it really fun, honestly. Miss Rue agrees, she is wiggling. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I will be here in the next few days for our workout for the weekend. And thank you. Please share, subscribe, like, all of those great things that get social media moving and grooving. I would really appreciate it. And lastly, if you do wish to donate any funds for these classes, Venmo at Strong Style Fit is where you will find me. Any donations are greatly appreciated. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of those who do give generously to help keep this going. I'll see you in a few days. You guys take care. Mwah.